Hello, beautiful boss. I know that you are ready to learn how to create 3 days worth of looks or more in 20 minutes. This is the perfect bonus training for you because you can take these hacks and use them for any occasion that you are attending. So, if this is your first time, my name is Tashana and I am the owner and the head personal stylist of Pumps and Profit, which is a membership designed for women business owners and entrepreneurs who are ready to take their brand image and signature style to the next level by captivating their audience through their style story. So you may be saying, okay, 3 days worth of looks in 20 minutes. It takes me maybe 20 minutes to find one look. Well, you're going to learn 3 simple ways, and that's going to allow for you to really maximize your work week look. Or if you're going to events or if you're packing and traveling, these are going to be 3 style hacks that is definitely going to allow for you to be able to maximize your look every day. So let's jump right in. The first thing you want to do, and I use this style hack a lot, is choose a color palette that matches the overall occasion. Yes, sometimes we may not decide to say, hey, I'm going on vacation. I like to wear on vacation yellows and oranges and bright colors and whites. Well, that's a color palette. And whenever you choose a color palette, it's so much easier to be able to connect, your tops with your bottoms or mix and match your colors together because you have a cohesive palette of different colors. Now, your color palette is the way that you're going to tell your story. So let's say you choose all the bright colors, the yellows, the reds, the oranges. That right there tells me that you're vibrant, that you are looking to be risk taker and you're happy. Those are vibrant colors that your outfit can tell. Let's say you want to wear all white on your vacation. And there's some people that wear all white as their signature. So let's say you choose all white. You're choosing elegance. You're choosing purity. And purity, what I mean by that is just in its simple form. You're choosing, let's say you're choosing all black. All right. All black can also be another form of elegance, but it can also, depending on your attitude, it can really affect your story as well. So pay attention to the colors that you really want to be able to tell a story. And the great thing about it is your color palette is going to create a look. Yes, you ever had someone say, yes, honey, that is a whole look in itself. What they're saying is that you're dressed from head to toe in a look that is unique to you and you are definitely standing out. And so having a color palette is going to allow for you to be consistent, but it's going to allow for you to also stay on trend with that look that you're trying to accomplish. Your second style hack that you want to put in motion is pair pieces that maximize your look and that gives you a peak confidence. So whenever it comes to pairing pieces, if you are anything of a woman, you know that sometimes we get dressed based on how we feel. Now, this can be good and this can be bad. As a businesswoman, this can be bad because let's say we're not really feeling ourselves today. And we begin to put those clothes together that make us look even more like, okay, I am not on my game. Well, we want to combat that. The clothes that you choose should always give you the confidence that you need. And it depends on also where you're going. So let's say if you're going to a networking event, you may want, okay, my peak confidence these clothes resonate with that. And I know that if I put these clothes on, these certain items, let's say a blazer, a nice fitted pant, a silk blouse, I know if I put these pieces on, I am going to be at my peak confidence, and I'm going to be ready to speak about my brand, to go and talk to investors. Now, on the other hand, let's say you're going out on a date with your husband or your boyfriend. You may say, okay, well, I know that this look is going to give me a peak confidence. Why? Because I look sexy. I look like he is ready to eat me up right now. I look as if I am sophisticated. And those are two different events, two different feelings, but your clothes resonate with how you want to feel, and it gives you that confidence of what you need. And it's almost like your clothes can give you an instant boost, an instant emotion boost. And I know, we shouldn't get dressed just because we want to dress to impress, or, we're breaking the bank to look like something that, we may not have just yet. But the way that you really want to maximize it and have that peak confidence is begin to choose quality pieces. And so you want to give yourself the result that you're looking for. And so there can be key pieces in your wardrobe that pulls off that look automatically. Like, for instance, I have a brown blazer. That has like the brown patches on the elbows. I know without a shadow of a doubt, if I put that jacket on, I'm going to feel like a preppy chick that day. I'm going to be feeling like, I'm going to Oxford. Like, I know that this jacket plays into that look. And so when you know how your clothes play that role in your life and in your business and in your image, you're able to put those key pieces together more often. All right. So the third key that you want to use when it comes to creating 3 days worth of looks for in under 20 minutes for any occasion is you want to pair pieces that makes you comfortably uncomfortable. So, how on the second one I said pair pieces that maximize your look and peak confidence? Well, sometimes those pieces can really have us feeling uncomfortable because, one, we may feel overdressed, or number two, we may feel like, okay, this really isn't me. So whenever we're thinking about pairing pieces that get you comfortably uncomfortable, the reason why you want to be comfortable is because at the end of the day, we still have to have some confidence in our look, and you don't want the clothes to wear you, but you want to be uncomfortable in a sense that you are stepping out. Okay, you're stepping out of your norm and you're pushing the boundaries. And when you're pushing the boundaries naturally in your life and in your business, you want to also do that with your wardrobe. Because whenever you push yourself out of their comfort zone, you begin to surprisingly get more compliments. Surprisingly, people are looking like, oh my God, you look different today. What have you done? And it could be just as simple as stretching your vision of where to take your look. That can be in your accessories, by wearing heels, wearing your clothes more fitted because now you took it to a tailor. And so whenever you begin to think about, okay, let me get uncomfortable, and we're talking about the next level. Okay, so being uncomfortable means, okay, right now, this doesn't feel comfortable for me, but I want to take my style to the next level. And so in order for me to do that, I have to step out and do a little bit more. So even when it comes to your accessories, let me speak on this. Whenever I usually wear, like, you'll find me in one accessory with my earrings. These earrings my mother purchased for me in high school, and I've literally been wearing them ever since. But whenever I decide to take these earrings out and put on, let's say, my chandelier white ball earrings, they're 3-tiered. That's something that, especially with, a short haircut, it definitely makes my face pop. And so I can get uncomfortable sometimes. It really can. But what makes me comfortable is I'm like, okay, this really looks good with my overall look. And so, yes, it's uncomfortable sometimes when you're getting an enormous amount of attention. But as a businesswoman and as a woman of influence, that's natural. It comes. Sometimes I even find myself, like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm getting all this attention. And at the end of the day, it's like, but you deserve that attention. You deserve, you deserve what's coming to you in a good sense. Why? Because you're putting yourself out there. And I've always had a lot of women when I'm out in stores or just, out in public, they will stop me and say, okay, you look like you do something great for a living. What is it that you do? It has not failed. When I have dressed at my peak confidence and decided to step out, I always have women approach me asking me, what is it that you do? Because you look fly and you got to be doing something important. It never fails. But what you want to concentrate with getting comfortably uncomfortable, you can start with your accessories, your heels, the little things that will allow for you to stretch your vision. And another way for you to get comfortably uncomfortable is to stretch, is to wear stretch fabrics. And when I say stretch fabrics, I'm not talking about the cheap polyesters or the stretch fabrics that are going to, make you look as if you need to take it back to the store or it's time to stop washing it and give it away. Not that type of stretch fabric. You want a structured stretch fabric, and it's going to be your friend when it comes to being comfortable, because oftentimes we as women, we will find ourselves gaining weight, losing weight, adding pounds on, one area, and then it's falling off and then it's being added somewhere else. So our body is constantly changing. And so stretch fabric is definitely going to be your key. And another reason why stretch fabric is great is because, especially when you're traveling, you don't have to iron it, So thinking about the convenience of being comfortable, but you can be uncomfortable with the type of stretch. So like I said, even though you may think, okay, stretch fabric, instantly that may come to your mind is stretch pants. Let me tell you, wearing stretch pants that looks like yoga pants or looking as if you are about to go to the gym, which is usually like a cotton fiber or sometimes like a nylon polyester, that you want to stay away from. You want to choose stretch fabrics that are either structured stretch or number two, and I do this a lot when it comes to my pants. I choose a pant that has a patterning on it or that is very simple but still has a stretch to it so that I can be able to wear that pant in so many different ways. So in less than 20 minutes, I just shared 3 style hacks that you can be able to create 3 days worth of looks in 20 minutes or less. Now, let's do a recap, okay? Number 1, you want to choose a palette, a color palette. You could choose 3 colors, okay? If you ever watch my videos, you already know 3 colors I choose is usually red or burgundy, blue, and is usually a white or black. Those are my 3 colors I'm usually wearing. And I can walk in my closet and literally just pick clothes out. It's wonderful. Number 2, you want to pair pieces that maximize your look. Give your clothes the ability to speak for you, and choose those clothes accordingly to the occasion that you're attending, and that allows for you to have confidence in your look. And number 3, you want to pair together pieces that make you feel comfortably uncomfortable, that takes your look to the next level. So these are 3 style hacks that I, without a shadow of doubt, use every day. And it works. It works like a charm. Why? Because I have structure in how I choose my clothes. And you want to have structure and be intentional with how you choose your clothes as well. And if you are a part of the Boss Up membership, please come back and allow for you to share your take on these 3 style hacks. You can be able to leave your comment. I would love to hear how these style hacks have worked for you. Or I want you to take on this challenge and see how many looks that you can put together within 20 minutes. So don't just stop at 3 days worth of look. Try to create a full workwear look. And you'll be surprised what type of clothes you have in your closet. And you'll be surprised that how many gems you will also find in your closet that you may not have worn in a long time. All right, beautiful boss. I hope you have enjoyed this bonus training on how to create 3 days worth of looks in 20 minutes. I look forward to seeing your style.